and welcome back to Sorare Assist. So today guys, I'm going through the top favourable transfers in the Sorare world over the last 7 days. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link in the below to get some free stuff when you do sign up to this fantasy football platform. Okay guys, so as I say, today I'm going to be going through the latest favourable transfers in the Sorare stratosphere. These are moves that are going to probably be favourable for the players in question, so make sure you stick around to see all the latest hot transfers on Sorare. So let's get kick off then guys, starting with a player who's moved from the South Korean League, and that is Zeka. He's now transferred from Pohang Steelers to Shandong Langnau in the Chinese Super League. As we know, people who go to the Chinese Super League usually smash goals in left, right and centre, and I think Shandong Langnau are a pretty good team as well in the Chinese Super League. As you can see in the K-League, he's done well as well, some really good scores here, and I would expect him to crack on in the Chinese Super League and get even more goals and assists. So this could be a really interesting one guys, looking fairly cheap as well at the moment. He's only young as well, he's only 26. He's actually signed a long contract with them as well till 2026. So this is looking a really good transfer. Next up we've got Andre Ferreira. Now this is a goalkeeper, he's now transferred to Real Valladolid in the Spanish La Liga 2. He's on loan until the end of the season, and as you can see he was currently contracted to Granada, but is on loan now to a second division team. Now as you can see, if we go to the games where he started throughout his career, now he has got some really good scores here when he has started here, as you can see, and this is filtered as well to the Smart Bank League. So this one is previously was playing in the second division. As you can see, some really good scores. So he could be a potentially first choice player at his new club, Real Valladolid. Don't know if that's a certainty or not, but they've certainly took him on loan for a reason, so we'll see what happens there. But could be an interesting one, could potentially get some scores like this. Next up, we've got Kaglar Soyuncu. Obviously, he previously played for Leicester City and Atletico Madrid, as the badge suggests there, but he's now transferred to Fenerbahce. He's on loan actually until the end of the current season, so probably look to make a potentially permanent move there. If we look at all the scores where he has started the games, we can see some really favourable scores here. At the time of Atletico Madrid, didn't really play that many games, but for Leicester, he did play a number of games. This was in the Premier League, of course, so I would expect him to get better scores than this in the Turkish Superliga, and of course playing for one of the top teams in that division. So this could be a really interesting pick guys in defence if he does get a starting berth at Fenerbahce. He's on loan currently, but I'm sure they're going to be looking to make this a permanent deal if the move does go well. Another transfer is Zachi Bowie. Now, he's only 23. He's actually now signed for Bayern Munich from Galatasaray. If we look at the games that he started for Galatasaray, which of course were a top team in Turkey, we can see some fantastic scores here. And of course, Bayern Munich are another mammoth team in the Bundesliga, and I would expect similar scores to this, perhaps even better scores than this. And he's signed a long contract as well with Bayern Munich till June 2028. So they've obviously got a lot of faith in this guy, and I think he's going to be carrying on scoring these big scores. And as you can see in the price, his price has already started to creep up due to this move. Another move is Matthias Vina. Now he has transferred to Flamengo. He's only 26. As you can see, he was previously playing for Sassuolo in the Italian Serie A. And these scores are looking really impressive playing in the Serie A competition. If we just filter this to the Serie A games, you can see here some really good games there. Previously though, he has played in Brazil. And these are the scores that he was producing last time he was in Brazil, where he played for Palmeiras. Now he has transferred back to Brazil now, playing for Flamengo. So this could be another really good option here, guys. Looking really promising, and he signed a long contract as well with them till 2028. So it should be a first teamer and could be churning out scores again like this. This is the last time he was in the Brazilian League, which was 2021. He's now have experience in the Italian Serie A, and now he's looking to move back to Brazil to hopefully get some scores like we've seen previously. Another good move is Joseph Brekalo. He now plays for Hajduk Split and he's actually signed, well, he's on loan until June 2024. Now, if we just look at all his scores where he started games, we can see some really decent scores here. And this was in his time in the Italian Serie A, also for a little stint with Wolfsburg as well, and some other games for Torino, obviously not a big team in the Italian Serie A. And then he's also found some decent scores previously again with Wolfsburg. Now, I would argue that the Croatian league is probably an easier division than all these leagues mentioned here. So I would expect to see some really good scores from Brekalo at his new club while on loan for the rest of this season. I'm sure they're looking to potentially make this a permanent move as well for the forward. Another good move that's looking tasty is Gabriel Strefezza. Now he's now signed for Como in the Italian Serie B on loan till the end of the current season. Now he is only 26 still as well. He was previously playing the Italian Serie A for Lech. Forward, now he's transferred to the lower division in Italia, which is the Italian Serie B. And as you can see from these scores when he was playing in the Italian Serie A, some really impressive scores here, guys, for a striker. See, he was getting plenty of goals and also some assists as well. Now he has now dropped down a division as he's playing the Italian Serie B. So if we just filter this to the Serie B, we can see this was his scores last time he was playing in the Italian Serie B with Lech. Of course, they've now been promoted. Maybe the step up was a little bit too much for Strefezza, but now he has transferred to Como on loan, who will play in the Italian Serie B. So if he can repeat this form, he's going to look like a really, really good forward to have, especially in the second division, Europe division. And the final transfer that I want to talk about is Chicharito. Obviously, formerly of Manchester United. He is 35 now, but is more than capable of banging in the goal still. Now, he has been injured recently, so he's not really got much form in his L5 and L15, as you can see here. But he's now transferred to the Mexican side, Guadalajara. Now, it's unclear how long the contract is. There doesn't seem to be any information on here, but they have only just signed him in January 2024. Obviously, he's been injured in that time, but he should hopefully start playing some minutes soon. Now, if we look at the scores that he's got previously, as you can see, some absolutely fantastic scores. 37 goals, 5 assists, and in 67 starts. And that was majority, I believe, in the MLS. Yeah, this was in the MLS. You could argue that the Mexican League is probably a similar level there. And this was only in May 2023 when he was banging in these goals. So it wasn't that long ago when he was producing some really good scores. Still capable of getting plenty of goals as well. So it could be an interesting move, this one, guys. Could be a really cheap striker option looking at these prices if you are looking for an American forward. So that was it, guys. That was all the selections from the last 7 days. Most favourable transfers I could find in all the leagues in the world on Sorare. Okay, guys, if you did like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to sign up to Sorare, you can sign up using the link in the description. That will get you some free stuff upon signing up. Full details are down there in the description. Okay, guys, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you again on the next video.